We're back with more clips from training camp, and today we're going to be looking at George Pickens again because he keeps making highlight catches in camp, and we got a few of them that happened over the last couple of days, so we got to do another video. But before we dig in, you have to click that subscribe button right now. Stop missing out on these clips of your favorite players. We're covering players that you're going to be drafting in fantasy, picking up off waivers, players on your favorite team, these rookies you've been Dynasty. They're all going to be right here, and we are covering fantasy football every day throughout the year, 365 days a year to help you build your team, set your roster, set your lineups, get guys off waivers, and everything else. It's all right here. Hit that button. Stop missing out. But let's look at George Pickens real quick. I got like 3 clips. They all came out last couple days. This one blew up social media. It's a pick off TikTok that got brought to Twitter. And watch this catch. Watch this catch. Bam. One-handed. Snag. The funny thing about that catch, go back and look at his metrics from the combine. Look at his hand size. 9th percentile hand size among wide receiver prospects ever. 9th percentile. You're talking about hand-eye coordination and strength. You're talking about grip strength here, hand-eye coordination. That is impeccable. That is impeccable. You're like 8 and something inch hands here, and he's doing these catches at the combine or wherever they were measured at. Look at Mock Draftable. Go look at that. That just makes him even more of an impeccable player. But we keep getting these highlight reel catches out of George Pickens. I love the confidence out of him. Not just how he acts on the field, but listen to him in interviews. He acts as if he's already the best, and that's something you kind of want to exude through you, because that's just going to help you out in your ways that how you carry yourself through your training, because that's just going to help you step things up. Because if you have any doubt in yourself, it's going to really be a roadblock. He doesn't have that. And he's aggressive. He's assertive. When that ball's in the air, it's his. He's not even paying rent on it. He's not even paying a mortgage. He owns it, and he's charging you interest. That's what he's doing. That's what happens when the ball's in the air. He owns it, and he's charging that DB interest. That's what's happening with George Pickens. And some people will nitpick this and that about his game. It's the mentals. And it's hard to evaluate, but my dog mentality gets downfield, does what he wants on the field, and sometimes you can say, hey, this might be a character flaw. But those character flaws in some of these athletes that do this, you kind of need those. If not, they would not be themselves. And him being aggressive at the catch points, being bully off the line of scrimmage, being assertive when the ball's in the air, catching it one-handed, that's all in the mentals. That's in the makeup. And if he didn't have that in him mentally, these plays wouldn't be happening. And George Pickens, I believe, is really going to shine this year. I think we're even further away from the ACL. The further you get away, the closer you get to being yourself. Whether you know it or not, you do. You do. For most people. Very few percent hits it right out of the gate. We're even further away, and you can tell the confidence is there. And it's never left, but it's coming. It's coming. George Pickens is looking good, making huge catches. And when he does make huge catches, it blows up social media. And it's like one of the best we've seen from training camp of all the wide receivers. We covered him here on the channel, and I'm telling you, whenever he makes these catches, that just blows up. They're usually like the best of all training camp from the year, and he's got 2 or 3 of them now. And George Pickens just does that. You can just toss it his way, and he brings it down. Fantasy-wise, got to check in on volume, got to check on Kenny Pickett, you got to check on all that stuff. Player-wise, we got a guy who should have been drafted in the first round here. He should have been drafted in the first round. We had the ACL issue. Didn't play much his last year, just down the tail end, but still had those big moments, those few big moments. And then he fell in the draft. Pittsburgh got another steal. And now it's all she wrote. Now they got a good wide receiver here on the cheap. George Pickens is good. He's damn good. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I want to hear about it. Smash that subscribe button. Catch you on the next video.